Oh, sorry, Allie. This is so interesting. Chapter 2, your checklist for success.
You seen the English mustard?
Now that you're starting your own business, what will you need to get ahead? A little organization, a little money, and a little luck. But most of all, you'll need a vision and the strength to see it through. And the only place you'll find that is inside yourself.
I can't even find my condiments. Would you lend me a hand? I think these people would appreciate having everything ready before their next anniversary.
The mustard is directly beneath your left elbow.
Oh, right.
This chapter will help you define that vision, strengthen that business muscle, and let you stand up and shout, "Hey, everybody, let's get rich!"
Hey, everybody, let's wrap these trays so we can deliver them. Don't you think it's a little too soon to be counting our money?
Why? We've had 4 jobs in this month alone.
I've heard most businesses fail in the first year.
Will you stop that? We're already getting recommendations, aren't we? Joyce has that lady from the East Side League coming over here today.
Yeah, philanthropy. Now that's where the money is.
What is bugging you today?
Maybe it's a hormonal imbalance. Maybe it's the fact that I'm going to be 39 on Friday.
There are worse things than turning 39.
Yeah, 40, 41.
Allie, you'll survive. I managed it.
Yeah, but your outlook is a little more positive than mine. Try to be a little more downbeat.
I'm just trying to cheer you up.
I don't want to be cheered up. I want to commiserate. I want to feel good about feeling bad.
Oh, well, pardon my sarong.
What?
Nothing. That's just one of my little amusing non sequiturs. Hello?
I'm looking for Ms. McCardle and/or Ms. Lowell.
Oh, well, that's me. Well, us. This is Allie Lowell. I'm Kate McCardle.
How do you do?
How do you do? I'm Madeline Simpson, acting chairperson of the East Side League. I believe you were expecting me.
Why, yes, we were. Come on in. Have a seat.
Thank you. It's such a pleasure to visit Greenwich Village again. I forget how charming the disarray of Bohemia can be.
Please excuse the mess. We're just finishing up a small but rather elegant party. We weren't really expecting you until 4.
Oh, I'm sorry, but my schedule is constantly changing. If it's not Jackie, it's Leonard.
Who?
Onassis Bernstein. What does it matter? I meet so many people.
Excellent. Thank you.
Our ball for the Malapupas was for 2,000. Did you know they are the last remaining tribe of the Orinoco Delta to use indigenous techniques in the weaving of cloth? It's true. Yet they teeter on the brink. Their village is slated as the site of the Amazon Marriott. Something must be done. What are your fees?
For saving primitive tribes?
For catering an affair. You have come highly recommended by Joyce Bernard.
Lovely woman.
She's done more for the Aleutian needlefish than anyone I know.
Perhaps it would help us if you told us what kind of an affair you had in mind first.
15 or 20 guests, a private dining room, various diversions. Apple bobbing, pinning tails on donkeys, musical chairs, perhaps?
Do, Jackie and Leonard enjoy that kind of thing?
Perhaps. But this is a party for my youngest son.
Ah!
Andrew Henry will be 7 years old this Saturday. I wish to give him a surprise party. I realize this is short notice, but I am prepared to offer $750. Is that acceptable?
$750 for a child's birthday?
I'm afraid that's all I have to spend.
Mrs. Simpson, as mothers ourselves, your story moves us. We accept.
Splendid. Then we'll arrange the details later. Now, if you'll excuse me, the Malapupas are calling. They believe the world was created when the god Santupepel sneezed. Did you know that?
Yes, actually, I did.
Fascinating, isn't it?
I've always thought that it was, yes.
Oh, yes. And do make the party something special.
Have you anything in mind?
No.
Obviously, she doesn't like to get wrapped up in details.
Why, of course not. That's what she's overpaying us for. Andrew Henry is one lucky kid.
Yeah, he gets to turn 7. I have to turn 39.
At least you're not a Malapupa.
Bet they don't use calendars.
Do you have anything special in mind?
We could hire a balloon sculptor.
A guy that twists balloons? What's special about that?
My mother hired a balloon sculptor for the only surprise party I ever had. He made me a little balloon bunny. Kept it on my bureau until it shriveled. I looked forward to birthdays then.
Allie, please don't get wistful.
Since this is the last official birthday I'm going to celebrate, maybe we should celebrate it by doing something special.
You got it. What have you got in mind?
You could throw me a surprise party.
What?
You know, hats, noisemakers, me in the middle looking stunned.
Allie, how are you going to be in the middle looking stunned when you're the one that asked for it?
No, I'm not asking for it. I'm just fantasizing.
Will you please call us a cab?
Not unless you throw me a surprise party.
Allie, listen to me. I am not going to throw you a surprise party, and I'm not just saying that so you'll think that I'm not when I really am. There's going to be no surprise party of any kind at all whatsoever. Nada, zilch, zip. Understand?
I see. Thank you, Kate.
Don't say thank you. There's not going to be a surprise party.
I know. All right. Yeah. Oh, okay. Bye. She thinks balloon animals are a little too quotidian.
What?
I don't know. It's probably one of those Amazonian gods. She wants something different, memorable, unique.
Hi. Hi. Hi, guys.
Guys, what is one thing you could get at a birthday that would make it memorable?
My own car. $1,000 gift certificate to Fiorucci. The power to move objects with my mind.
I guess balloons don't cut it anymore.
Well, I know what would make my birthday more memorable.
What?
Kate knows.
I do?
Yeah, you do.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
Yes, you do. You know you do.
Oh, how do you know what I know?
I can't tell you, but you could tell them.
Tell us what?
Well, I'll just leave you guys to chat amongst yourselves. There are millions of things I could do. I could go upstairs and clean out my closet. There are so many shoes on the floor, it looks as though I'm having a party!
Kate, don't pull any punches. Is my mother going insane?
She wants us to throw her a surprise birthday party.
How do you know?
Well, she told me.
Well, how are we supposed to surprise her if she asked for it?
Ah, you're thinking logically, Emma.
Worth a try.
Okay, here we go. Operation Blindsider, Plan 1.
Why did you do that? I wanted to surprise you.
Allie, there's surprise and there's terror.
Out doing some shopping?
Yeah, well, yeah.
What'd you get?
Well, I got a shower cap. I got some shoe trees. I got some double stick tape.
You were out shopping for my party, weren't you?
No.
You were out buying hats and noisemakers, maybe a banner with my name written on it, weren't you?
No, I was getting a shower cap and shoe trees. Why didn't you just pretend that you didn't see me anyway?
Oh, I couldn't help myself. I was so touched by you going to all this trouble just for me.
Well, it didn't do any good, did it? Now there's no surprise.
Oh, yes, there is. I will forget I ever saw you.
No, just drop the whole thing. It's obviously not gonna work out.
Sorry, Kate. Could have been a little quieter about hiding things. Thank you. Now, I just have to contact our client, get her approval. I'm sure you'll be terrific, and I'll keep in touch. Okay, goodbye. He just fell up the stairs. Do you think he's going to walk down the street like that?
Who's gonna notice him in this neighborhood?
Good point. Okay, so who wants to call the Queen of the Amazons?
I think you should, because you've obviously established a rapport with her.
Howard. Yes, Mrs. Simpson, please. Allie Lowell. They're going to knock on her mud hut. Mrs. Simpson. Yes, I think we found somebody you'll like. It's a very funny clown. He juggles, he does acrobatics, he's a... Yeah? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay. Bye. 3 guesses.
What could she possibly have against clowns?
She finds them réchauffés.
Oh, well, who could blame her?
Got any suggestions? No, never mind. I'll take care of it. You've got enough on your mind.
Like what?
You know?
No, I don't.
Oh, I get it. Your lips are sealed.
My lips are chapped.
I won't say a word. Help me set the table for dinner.
Some guy's waiting at the corner in a clown outfit for the bus.
He's auditioning for the party we're catering on Saturday.
Oh, Mom, that reminds me, I won't be around Friday night.
Why? You have a date?
No, Beth Mahoney's moving, and I promised to help her pack.
Oh, count me out for Friday night, too. Remember that Whitney Houston concert I wanted to go to?
No.
Sure you do, but it was all sold out. Well, the last minute, Jason's friend can't go, so he's giving us the tickets. Hi, Mom. Is it okay if I go over to Jamie's house on Friday?
You too? Why is everybody so eager? All right. Chip! Of course you can stay at Jamie's. And Jenny, you go and have a good time. I guess I won't see you all night long. I guess it'll just be Kate and me. Won't that be fun? I didn't say a word.
You think she guessed we were setting her up?
Is the Pope Catholic?
I think he has to be.
Well, so much for plan 2. Now on to plan 3.
I didn't know we had a plan 3.
We don't. That was great. Thanks for coming by.
I can also spit fire, but I forgot to bring my fire fluid.
Don't worry about it. We'll keep it in mind. Thanks a lot. We'll be calling you. What do you think?
He's terrific. She'll hate him. I'll give her a call. Hello? Oh, hi, Mom. Yeah? Uh-huh. Well, that's normal for somebody your age.
I'll go call her upstairs on the girl's phone.
Don't forget to tell her about the spitting fire. Yeah? Yeah. Mom, can I call you back? Of course I want them. Well, you've had them this long. I don't see why you can't keep them. Well, no, I don't see why I have to drive up there on Friday just to... Oh, I get it. Kate put you up to this, didn't she? You're planning a surprise party for me, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I know you are. Come on, you can tell me. I won't. Oh, come on, Mom, please. Pretty please, please. Oh, Mom, you're no fun. Bye.
Well, she 86 the prestidigitator.
Too bad.
Why are you smiling?
Just happy, that's all. Hello? Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Well, that figures. Yeah, bye. That was your mother.
Oh,
She said she was sorry, but that you wheedled it out of her.
wheedled?
Allie, just what is it that you're trying to do?
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
This is one of your little I love you more than you love me tests. No matter what we do, no matter how hard we try, you're out to prove that it's just not good enough. You want a big surprise? Here's one. You ain't getting one!
I knew you never cared about me.
Why do we have to do this?
Because Mrs. Simpson isn't paying us $750 to go down to Woolworth's and buy crepe paper.
That's why you're doing this. I want to know why I'm doing this.
Because you shouldn't have to think twice about lending your support to a woman who has selflessly devoted most of her life to providing you with a roof over your head and shoes on your feet.
Does this mean you'll buy me a new skateboard?
Cut now, bargain later.
You can stop worrying.
Why? What did you do wrong?
I haven't done wrong. I've done right. The perfect solution to our party problem.
Actually, it was my idea.
Well, I did see him first.
So whom?
This cartoonist, he was doing caricatures over in Washington Square Park.
He's really good. He did our sketches.
Let's show her.
Isn't that cute? Oh, that one's darling. Oh. That is too much.
Yeah, he's really, really good.
I mean, it's perfect, the teeth.
Actually, I think mine is the weakest of the three.
No, it's perfect.
It's okay, Allie. It's just a drawing.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, I think it'll be perfect for the Simpson kids' party.
How would I know? I didn't even know clowns were réchauffés.
Yes, hi, this is Kate McCardle calling Mrs. Simpson. Allie, will you stop that? Hi, Mrs. Simpson. I think we found the perfect touch for your son's party. Yes, it's a cartoonist. He's very talented. I think the kids would like to have themselves drawn, don't you? Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, great. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. That wasn't so hard, was it?
Bootlicker?
Hey, they're expensive boots. Anyway, this kid is gonna have one heck of a party.
Well, at least somebody is.
Excuse me?
I said, at least somebody is. Hint, hint. Hint, hint.
I heard you, Allie. Hey, Chip, hand me the scissors. I'll help.
Okay, I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna call me from someplace and you're going to say, I left the house without any money. Can you meet me with some money? When I get there,
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? When I get there, everybody's gonna jump up and they're gonna say, they are, come on, you can tell me, it's okay. Well, you can give me a hint, please. Pretty please. Okay, be that way. I knew you were never gonna give me a party anyway.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I know that you're in the middle of a sulk, but I have to talk to you about something.
I'm not in the middle of a sulk. I'm at the beginning of a sulk. I'm merely on the ramp that leads to the highway of sulkiness with no food, gas, or lodging in sight.
Allie, don't overdo it.
Oh, sure. What do you care? You just set me up to knock me down.
You set yourself up. Don't pin it on me.
Is that what you wish to discuss?
No, I wish to discuss business. We still are in business together, aren't we?
I suppose so.
Can you get all this stuff ready for tomorrow?
Why?
I just heard from our beloved client. She wants to move the party up a day. Something about some strange developments in the Orinoco Delta. The only day she can deal with them is Saturday. I told her we already booked the room. She said she didn't care. She'd take care of it. I told her it would cost more. She said that was all right. How much? I said 150. She said yes. I said yes. Do you say yes?
I don't see why not. Might as well be at somebody's birthday party. Maybe Andrew, Henry, and I will blow out the candles together.
Anything I can help you with down here?
Yes, you can keep your face out of my cupcakes.
Here you go, ladies. The Falstaff room.
This is what she rented for a kid's party for Micah Baronial?
Maybe it's all she could get on such short notice.
Okay, you're setting up this Simpson party, right?
Right.
So, you know you gotta be out of here by 8, don't you?
Oh, no, we have the room till 10.
Gee, I don't think so. Another party's coming in at 9.
That can't be. We confirmed with a deposit.
I wish I knew what to tell you.
Oh, why don't you just tell us that we have the room till 10?
I wish I could, lady. I really wish there were something I could go on, anything, that would allow me to tell you that.
How about $10?
What?
Give the man $10.
Why should I give him $10 when we already paid for the room?
Don't worry about it. It's not our money.
Well, it sure looks like our money. Look, why don't you just get started? I'm going to go talk to the manager.
Maybe we can work this out.
Maybe we can. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, sure. Why don't I do everything? It's not as if I wasn't up all night getting everything ready. I don't deserve any consideration. It's only my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks for nothing. I really thought they were going to throw me a surprise party. You know, people jumping up, yelling, surprise.
Wow, will you look at this? This is fabulous.
No thanks to you. You said you were only going to be gone a couple of minutes.
I had to find the manager. We have the room for the whole night. No $10.
Good.
And it was none too soon. Our little birthday guests have arrived. I had to make sure that they know just what to do.
What's to know? They come in, they wait, they yell surprise, they sit, they spill soda all over themselves, they go home.
You have no sense for the occasion. I had to make sure that they had their party hats. I had to make sure that they had their hands filled with confetti. I had to make sure that they all had their noisemakers.
Kate, this is no time for an inventory. Let's just get this thing over.
doing?
I'm no accountant, but I'd say we need an accountant.
We're gonna save a lot of money doing our own taxes. Trust me. Here.
You expect me to trust a woman who keeps her business receipts in a shoebox? Kate, this receipt is for shoes.
I needed a comfortable pair for catering.
Black pumps with stiletto heels?
They're very comfortable.
Embezzling from the company to pad your wardrobe, aren't you ashamed? Hello? Yeah, this is Allie. Oh, for heaven's sake!
Who?
Well, fine. How are you?
You who?
Yeah, I do happen to be free this evening. 7? Yeah, it's fine. Well, I'd love to. Great. Bye.
Free to do what? Where? With whom?
Have dinner with Bob Barsky.
The Stretcher's back?
The Stretcher?
Well, that's just his nickname. He played football for the Jets and got hurt a lot.
Is this the guy that you went to Boston with when I was out of town?
Right.
The guy that you were really crazy about?
Right.
The guy that never called?
Right.
You were too much of a wimp to call him.
I couldn't just call him.
You went across a state line with him, Allie. Why couldn't you call him?
We didn't violate the Mann Act. We just had one incredibly romantic, very pleasant weekend.
Wait till I tell Eddie the Stretcher's back.
I don't know which one of you is more excited about this date.
Me! It's just a little tear on the seam. What's taking so long?
I'll get it.
Kate?
I'm almost finished, almost finished.
Hey, Stretcher, long time no see.
Hey, Chip, how's the arm?
Still second string, but I'm working on it.
Hi, Allie. My, but you've grown. Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
Hi, Bob. This is Kate.
Oh, hi. Oh, uh-oh.
Does this mean you'll be joining us for dinner?
Good.
Well, it's really great to see you guys.
So then how come you've waited so long to call?
I'll just get my coat.
I didn't call because I was in Boston and your mother was in New York.
Were in Boston?
Yeah, you're talking to the new sports announcer for WNEW.
So you're in New York now?
Living in New York? That's wonderful. I mean, congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, when did this happen?
About a month ago.
Oh, so you've been here a month.
You wanna go?
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I got an idea. Instead of going out, why don't you eat here with us?
There's not enough, Chip.
Next time, old buddy. Nice to meet you, Kate.
You two, have fun.
All right.
Bye. Pretty cute, huh?
Cute? The man is an aftershave commercial.
Come on. You'll love it.
I'll hate it.
That's what I said when you asked me to try your eel.
Actually, you said eel is too slimy to be a food.
But then I tasted it, and now I love it.
Yeah, well, I've tasted football. I hate it.
Oh, come on, Allie, picture this. So you and I are in the booth, huh? The Giants, the Redskins, they're on the field. There's tension in the air.
Can Kate and Chip come too?
Sure. Does that mean you're coming?
Yes, but it doesn't mean I'll like it. You want some coffee?
Oh, no, thanks. I have breakfast with 250 pounds of a linebacker.
Ooh, what does he eat for breakfast?
Anything he
wants. Thank you for dinner.
And thanks for the walk.
Thanks for calling.
And thanks for not asking me why it took so long to call.
Oh, it's none of my business. Why did it?
I'd rather not say.
You wouldn't have brought it up if you didn't want to say.
Yeah, I guess you're right, huh? Not very good at hiding things.
Yeah, you don't have to say if you don't want to.
Look, the reason I didn't call, after you left Boston, I met someone else.
Oh.
And her name's Nancy. She's a very nice person.
I'm glad that she's a nice person. When'd you stop seeing her?
I didn't.
Why'd you ask me out to dinner?
Because I have fun with you. And since I'm moving back to New York, I wanted to see you again. Hey, come on, Nancy and I aren't serious. We're just dating. You know, like you and I are dating. At least I hope we're dating.
I see. So, the three of us are dating.
Is that a problem?
No, it might get a little crowded around the dinner table, but...
Are you by any chance the kind of person who gets sarcastic when they're angry?
No, I'm thrilled you're seeing other women. I'm sorry. sorry. It's just that I think that people should date only one person at a time.
That's not dating, that's marriage.
No, marriage is when you move in with someone and start arguing about money.
Well, you've kind of thrown me for a loop here. I just assumed that you were seeing other people, too.
It sounds old-fashioned, but I believe in one man, one woman.
Well, I do, too, eventually, but, you know, I also think that you have to start out slow, let things develop. I have a lot of fun with you, Allie.
As much fun as you have with Nancy? I'm sorry. See, boy, I don't think this will work.
You at least think about it.
I'm afraid I won't be able to think about anything else.
All right, I'll call.
I'll answer.
Good night.
Night. Damn!
I wasn't eavesdropping, I swear. I was just, coming down for a midnight snack.
It's just as well it saves me from having to wake you up. How much did you hear?
Everything after Nancy.
What do you think?
I think Bob is right.
Oh, go back to bed.
It's normal to date more than one person.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. My husband had a girlfriend. Why should my boyfriend?
Allie, that's another thing that Bob is right about. Stop being sarcastic and listen for just 1 minute. She is not his girlfriend. They are just dating. He is not your boyfriend. You are just dating. Everything is honest and above board. Pretend it's the 80s and don't expect to get pinned just because the boy buys you dinner and walks you home.
But if Nancy and I are both seeing Bob, that means we're competing.
Don't compete. Be yourself and give it time.
Or I could save myself a lot of grief and just let it go.
I think Bob is a good guy.
So, you want to go to a football game on Sunday?
Sims is looking long for Bavaro in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. What a catch. Oh, wait a minute. There's a Giant down on the 10-yard line. Looks like number 42.
Johnny, please go. And don't look back. Because if you do, you'll see me standing here, doubting everything I've said. Everything I know is true and decent. Please, Johnny, go.
Guess what?
I can't guess what. I'm late for lunch with Dennis.
I just ran into Mrs. Greenlee on the stairs. She gave me 2 tickets to Sunday matinee of Les Miserables. I'm calling Bob right now.
Oh, darn. If I hadn't been late, then she would have seen me and given me the tickets. Oh, well. C'est la vie. See ya.
Wait.
What?
You better run in your stocking.
Oh, why does this always happen when I'm late?
Nail polish?
Yes, I couldn't find another pair. This is definitely not my day.
You're wrong. Bob has to be in Boston this weekend.
I'm seeing Les Miserables?
You're seeing it. I'm living it. If he's in Boston, that means he's seeing Nancy.
You don't know that for sure.
You know, I look in the mirror and I see someone I never expected to see.
Anyone I know?
The other woman.
That is ridiculous.
I'm beginning to understand how Claire must have felt when she was seeing Charles when he was married to me.
You're actually beginning to feel sympathy for Claire?
No, but I can understand how miserable she must have felt.
Why aren't you smiling?
Because I'm just as miserable.
Allie, hurry up. The curtain goes up in 30 minutes.
All set.
New dress?
Oh, new dress, new lipstick, new nails, new attitude.
Shopping, therapy?
Beats sulking. Let's go and have a fantastic time without Bob.
Why are you being so adult about this?
Because I am an adult.
Well, that never stopped you before. Any calls?
None. Especially from Boston.
Whatever happened to I'm not going to sulk?
I couldn't help it. The longer I sat there, the more miserable I became.
You know, you're the only person I know who could go to a sad play and have the entire cast looking out into the audience sympathetically at you.
Why not? They're just pretending to be sad.
You don't know that Bob is with Nancy.
I can't stand it any longer. I have to know.
Allie, what are you doing?
Calling Bob.
In Boston? Are you nuts?
Yes.
Allie, do yourself a favor. Wait till he gets back. Do not call.
Why?
Because it'll look like you're checking up on him, and there are some things that you're better off not knowing. What happened?
A woman answered.
Oh, Allie.
A woman answered, and I hung up like some cheap bimbo in a B movie.
You panicked. It's understandable. But you still can't be sure that it was her.
It was her. She sounded nice, like somebody Bob would go out with. She sounded like me. What am I gonna do? Before I heard her, she was theoretical. Now she's real. Why did you let me call?
36, 24, 36, hike. Touchdown!
Okay, you two better behave or I'll have to separate you.
Oh, Mom.
Who is it?
It's Bob bearing baked beans from Boston.
Beans?
Oh, darn. I knew I should have gone with a chowder. Hey, Chip, have I got something for you?
To Chip, best wishes, Tony Eason. Wow, thanks.
Who's that?
That's only the cutest quarterback in the entire NFL. Let me see that.
Nice guy. I interviewed him this morning.
And you didn't bring me anything?
Oh, well, how could I have forgotten?
Oh, airplane nuts. How thoughtful. Thanks. Want to trade?
No way.
Can I get you some coffee or tea or beans?
No, thanks. I just came from the airport. I've got a cab waiting for me. Look, I just stopped by to apologize again for missing the play. How was it?
Sad.
Yeah?
Very. How was Boston?
All fun, but no tea party. Look, if you're free tomorrow night, I'd like to make it up to you.
Theater's closed on Monday.
Oh, but stadiums don't. Giants and the 49ers. What do you say?
Isn't the season over yet?
Go for it, Bob.
I'll throw in dinner.
Well, great. I'd like that.
Great. You want me to pick you up, or will you meet me at the studio?
Oh, Kate and I have to cater a party, so I'll meet you.
Great. Bye, guys.
Hey, Bob, wait up. Who are you interviewing next week?
Okay, what's going on here?
What do you mean?
No pouting? No hinting? No unnecessary roughness? I thought when he walked in here, I was going to see dishes really fly.
No. We other women have to keep our emotions to ourselves, keep our mouths shut. That's what makes us other women. How's it going?
Nothing serious, just a little flesh wound.
Kate, we have 30 shish kebabs to deliver by 7.
I'm sorry, but I just thought that blood all over the food was a little unprofessional.
Okay, I'll do the kebabs. You stuff the grape leaves.
Stuff them with what?
Preferably none of your vital organs.
Who are you calling?
Bob, to tell him I'll be late. Sorry, wrong number. Oh, my God.
What?
It was her.
Which her?
The same her. She's in New York.
Yeah, Bob's having dinner with you.
Dinner with me, lunch with her, God knows who he had for breakfast. The man is a slug.
Allie, I'm sure there is a perfectly reasonable explanation for this.
There better be.
Well, after a drive of 11 of the most unbelievable plays I've ever seen, San Francisco has the ball on the Giants' 35, and there's a timeout on the field. This has been an incredible game. And this is WNEW, where it's a good time for a great beer.
And we're out. Why don't you take 5, Eddie?
Hi, have a seat. We just went to commercial.
This is a great game.
Yeah, Bob, I didn't come here to watch football.
Oh, sorry, no fireworks till halftime.
Wouldn't be so sure. I called your apartment and a woman answered.
Oh, what did she say?
Hello?
What did you say?
Nothing. I was saving the goodbye for you. Was it Nancy?
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, no, Allie, don't go.
3, 2,
Go near that dial, because we're back with Giants football at the Meadowlands, where it's 3rd and 6 for the San Francisco 49ers.
not a sleaze.
Slug.
Whatever, let me explain. Okay, Montana drops back. Oh, he is hit by Taylor. Fumble, there's a scramble for the ball, and there's a flag down on the field. The referees are conferring.
Look, Nancy was in town on some business. She had some time in between appointments, so I gave the doorman the keys, huh?
Okay, it's a holding on the offense. The Giants decline. It'll be their ball on their own 40. There's the snap. Sims hands off to Morris. Oh, he is hit by Ronnie Lott in a safety blitz. What a hit. Morris is down.
Is he hurt?
I can't tell really, but it sounds, looks, and feels like probably he had the wind knocked out of him.
Look, I've known all along that I've been seeing other women.
Other women?
Boy, is he hurt.
I thought it was just Nancy. Is it something they put in the Gatorade?
Boy, is he hurt.
Look, can we talk about this at dinner?
No, I am afraid this is the 2-minute warning.
Meaning?
He's still hurt.
Meaning I don't want to be a team player anymore. It's either one-on-one or nothing.
Morris is slow to get up. He looks really shaken. Boy, was he hurt. I know just how he feels.
Look, is this an ultimatum?
Yes, even though it means I might lose you.
I don't know what to say.
Guess that says it all.
Oh, wait.
Sims is changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He's gone back for a pass. Look, Allie, I don't want to lose you.
Or make a commitment.
This isn't Monday Night Football. It's the young and the restless.
Whoa.
What? Somebody's spiking the ball in the end zone. He must have scored a touchdown. Well, this crowd is going wild. That must have been some play. Wish I had seen it.
Good luck to you and Nancy.
The point after is good. It's Giants 34, San Francisco 23.
Allie,
Yeah.
how long are you going to be in there?
Till I've washed that man right out of my hair.
Allie, you've been in there for 40 minutes. You could have washed out half of Brooklyn by now.
You know, it's a good thing that Bob and I broke up. I mean, we have nothing in common. He loves football. I hate it. He wants to sow wild oats. I want to make oatmeal. I love museums. They put him to sleep.
There's an NFL museum in Ohio that I kind of like.
What are you doing here? Where's Kate?
Kate left.
Allie, can we talk privately?
Bob, I'm in the shower.
You can't get much more private than that. Who uses Chanel?
I do. Now go away.
Will you walk me to the door?
No. Go away.
Allie, you have to listen to me.
Why?
Well, right now you don't have any choice. Look, I've been thinking about what you said in the booth tonight.
And?
Well, look, I can't predict the future, and I'm not making any promises, and I don't even know if I want to settle down. Do you know what I'm trying to say here?
I'm not sure. So far, it's been only disclaimers.
Well, you don't make this easy on a guy, do you? Look, I think that you and I have something special together. I don't want to lose that. Who plucks their eyebrows?
Emma. I think we could have something special, too. I just can't adjust my feelings to suit your lifestyle.
Well, you want me to adjust my lifestyle to suit your feelings?
Only if they're your feelings, too.
Well, they are. I mean, well, you know.
Bob, I meant what I said. I can't see you if you're seeing other people.
I know.
So?
Look, I had a long talk with Nancy. It's over.
You mean that?
Who uses wrinkle cream?
Emma, you mean that?
Yeah, I mean that.
So, are we going steady?
Does this mean I can scrub your back?
No, but you can go downstairs and make some sandwiches.
In Sophocles' Antigone, the symbol of absolute power, the state, is vested with the ultimate authority, whereas in Ennui's Antigone, the state must...
Would you please Slow down.
Whereas, in Ennuy's and to go. The,
which is speed up.
Just how fast would you like me to read it, Your Highness?
Like a normal person who isn't on fire.
You can't read this junk like a normal person.
This junk is a dissertation written by a kid who was rich enough to pay us to type it for him. Try 45 RPM.
Allie, we're just getting on each other's nerves. Let's just dump Antigone and go to the movies.
Kate?
Remember the old days when we worked for other people? We used to call in sick and go to the movies.
In the old days when we called in sick, people paid us. Read.
No fun.
Whereas in Ennuy's Antigone, the state must
answer to a higher authority.
Saved by the bell.
Hi.
Hi yourself.
Don't we look pretty today?
Well, you do. Do I?
Oh, yeah.
I'm here, too.
And looking very pretty.
Thank you.
Hey, what are you doing?
Working.
Oh.
That's how I feel.
Why,
Well, I'm not. I called in sick.
See? Some people still know how to live.
And I was hoping that I could talk you into going to a movie with me.
Oh, we have to work.
Well, work tonight.
Well, would you mind?
Why would I mind?
I'll get my coat.
Thanks for the loan.
Sure.
I'm ready.
Oh, see you.
Bye.
You sure you don't mind?
Why would I mind? Why would I mind that when I ask her to go to the movies, I'm like the devil's temptation? But when he asks her to go to the movies, she breaks her ankles to get her coat. Why would I mind? Of course I don't mind. Of course I don't mind that they did not invite me to go with them. Of course I do not mind. The hell with it. I'm just going to go to the movies, too. Condemnation of the Nazi invasion of France.
Nazi invasion of France.
Time out.
Oh, God, it's after 9. Hurry up.
Who was it that went to the movies this afternoon instead of doing the work?
Both of us.
I only went because you went.
All right, all right.
And the truth is, my feelings are hurt.
From what?
Because you went with Bob to the movies when you wouldn't go with me to the movies.
Why didn't you say so then?
Because I didn't want to look petty in front of Bob.
But you don't mind looking petty in front of me.
I live with you. I can look any damn way I please.
Thank you for that consideration and respect. Read.
Whether or not the occupying forces understood Ennuy's real intention behind the new tragedy of Antigone, one can only guess.
Would you please slow down?
You want me to type it?
No!
Why not?
Because by the time you finish hunting and pecking, this guy will be a full professor and I'll be 10 years dead.
Hi.
Hi.
You guys finished? I'd like to borrow your partner again.
What for?
A hot fudge sundae or espresso, your choice.
Ooh, I'd love a hot fudge sundae.
Why didn't you go get one?
Because I'm working.
Oh, that never stopped you before.
Well, it's stopping me now.
Don't do me any favors. I'd really like a hot fudge sundae. In fact, I think I'll just go get one right now.
Boy, when she wants a sundae, she wants a sundae.
It's not a sundae she wants. It's my head on a platter.
What's going on here?
I don't know. Lately, Kate has been such a pill. The other day I was doing laundry. Her laundry, too, I might add, because let's face it, I'm a saint. And I got really tired, so I went over to the TV where Kate was watching some mindless show about mountain goats, and I happened to mention that my favorite opera was on live from Lincoln Center, and she practically bit my head off.
Anything I can do?
As a matter of fact, how slowly can you dictate?
Very slowly.
Then she accused me of interfering between her and Jenny, but she's the one that asked for my advice. I don't know what's gotten into Allie.
Wow.
Listen to this. The other day, I'm sitting there, I'm watching TV, okay? She walks over, she sits down, she says, hey, I don't want to watch this. I said, hey, I'm watching a program here, okay?
Wow.
Wow is right.
And in conclusion, I add the title Antigone to those great works of social consciousness, Uncle Tom's Cabin and War and Peace. Done.
War and peace. That was the war. Now comes the peace. I spoke too soon.
I thought you two were going out.
We couldn't agree on a sundae or espresso.
Oh, really? You find that amusing?
That you couldn't agree with somebody on something? Amusing. Not surprising.
You're starting again.
I can't help it. I'm still mad.
Guys.
There's the laundry.
Again with the laundry.
We're 4 people. We wear a lot of clothes. One of us sweats a lot.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Not so fine.
I noticed. You want a sandwich?
No, thank you. Don't worry, I'm not going to say anything against your girlfriend in front of you. I wouldn't put you in that position.
Thank you.
Even though I could say a lot, believe me.
I believe you.
I'm not going to mention the word fractious or testy or call a spade and use the word belligerent.
I appreciate that. You sure you don't want a sandwich?
No, thank you. I'll just suffer in silence.
Whatever.
She's always at me. Everything I do is wrong. Do you know what she said to me the other day? She said that she thought that the English Lit class was interesting, but that she thought that freshman chem lab was a drag.
Emma said that?
Yeah.
How did she say it? Belligerently? Fractiously? Testily?
You were eavesdropping.
Damn straight.
Low, lower, lowest. So's your own man.
Ladies, if I could get a word in edgewise.
Depends on the word. How about
Petty? How about testy, fractious, belligerent, troublemaking eavesdropper?
All right, you two. Sit down.
Bob.
Sit. I have been listening to 2 of you complain about each other for the last hour.
Oh, really? I've only been talking for 5 minutes. That means the last 55 are on you.
You know what's going on here?
what?
You 2 are getting on each other's nerves.
Thank you, Sigmund.
And you know why?
Why?
Because you spend 24 hours a day with each other. You work together, you live together, you raise your kids together, you sleep together.
Wait a minute. I draw the line there.
In separate rooms, but still together. You know what you are.
Sick of each other?
Married. And you know what married people do when they get on each other's nerves? They go to a marriage counselor.
Please.
No, I'm serious. See, I had these 2 friends, quarterback and a wide receiver. They were getting along so badly that they put their team in a slump. Well, the coach asked them to go to a marriage counselor, and they did. Well, the next year, their team made the playoffs. And you know what else happened?
What?
They got married.
Well, if I ever decide to turn gay, I'm going to marry a lady doctor.
No, to women. But they attributed the success of their marriage to what they learned at the marriage counselor. So what do you say, huh? Want to give it a shot?
I don't want to sound belligerent towards your idea, but personally, I think it's pun scum.
I, on the other hand, am open-minded enough to consider it. There, I considered it. No!
Allie?
No!
Kate?
No!
Well, what do you think, Bob? Well, I think it's a great idea. Well, thank you. You're welcome.
Something wrong?
No.
Nothing.
Then why isn't anybody talking?
There's nothing to say.
Then why isn't Chip?
Cool it. Great pot roast, Mom.
Yeah, right, Kate?
Yeah, great.
If you mean it, thank you.
Why wouldn't I mean it? I've always said that you're a great cook.
Lately, you haven't said anything nice.
Well, it's hard to say something nice when someone's always yelling at you. Could you pass me some more of those great mashed potatoes?
Thank you again.
Now you say something nice to Kate, Mom.
She doesn't have to.
I don't mind. When my mother called, it was very nice of you to talk to her so I didn't have to. Thank you.
You're always very nice to my mother.
Why are we fighting?
I don't know.
Let's just stop, okay?
Yes. The next time that you yell at me, I'm just going to ignore it like it didn't happen.
And the next time you snipe at me, I'll take it as a joke, which I'm sure it was intended.
But I don't snipe.
All right, I snipe. This is true. Just add it to the list. Belligerent, testy, snipe.
Allie, you're starting again.
Right. My fault again. Funny how it always works out that way.
All I said is that I don't snipe.
You do snipe. You're the Rambo of snipe.
You are the belle of belligerence. Here we are fighting again. I can't take any more of it. If anybody wants me, I'm going to be at the door, okay? You want to go to a marriage counselor?
Yes!
Well, living and working together the way you do, I'm not surprised that tensions are magnified. I'd be surprised if they weren't. Let me ask you a question. When one or the other of you says something that causes an upset or an hurt, do you let it pass, or do you say something about it?
Well, I do, she doesn't.
You do, I don't what?
Well, I let it pass. You always say something about it.
I do not. I let it pass just as much as you do.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you both let it pass.
Right.
Don't do that. If you let something pass, then the next thing that irritates you seems worse than it really is. It snowballs.
Well, I don't let it pass that much.
I try not to let it pass.
Can you think of a recent fight in which you became angry before the fight even began?
The other day, we had a disagreement about the refrigerator.
That was a fight.
You thought I disagreed.
At the top of your lungs.
If I may continue. Before whatever it was happened, I was already feeling put down.
By what?
By her.
Now I'm a her.
Catherine Elizabeth Ann said something that made me feel bad.
What did I say?
About being rigid. I didn't say anything at the time, but really hurt my feelings.
I didn't say you were rigid.
You implied it.
But I didn't say it.
Ladies, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause a confrontation. I'll tell you what. There is a technique that we sometimes use to get a fuller picture of what's going on. I think that's probably the safest way to start. I want each of you to take a pad. And whenever the other one does anything whatsoever that makes you feel angry or put down, you just write it down. Okay?
Okay with me.
And me.
You wouldn't happen to have a gross of pens lying around, would you?
And she says she doesn't snipe. Okay. Who forgot to wrap the meatloaf?
Sorry. I said I was sorry. Allie, hurry up. You said that 5 minutes ago.
And if you don't leave me alone, I'll say it 5 minutes from now.
You hear that?
What?
It's the sound of a pen scratching on paper. Allie, the only reason I bought the sweater is because you said you did not want it.
I didn't say I didn't want it. I said I wasn't sure.
Then you said you didn't want it.
I said I wasn't sure.
Allie, where's the shampoo?
We're out.
But I thought I told you to put it on the list.
Why did you make the list? Why do I always have to?
What's the big deal? You said you were making a list.
No big deal. My hair's clean.
Thanks for nothing.
You're starting again.
I'm starting? I'm starting?
That's what I said. You're starting.
That's it. That's it. If you guys want me, I will be at the dorm.
Gee, some people.
Mom, can we talk?
About what?
The Third World War.
Seriously.
I am serious. That's what it feels like around here.
I know, I'm sorry. Kate and I just aren't getting along. It's this living together and working together.
But it never used to be like that.
I know, I'm sorry. Kate's edgy, and I don't know why.
I have a theory.
She told me I agree with her, the part I understood.
What is it?
Well, remember before Emma went to Columbia when I thought she was going to UCLA? Remember how often we used to fight?
Uh-huh.
Remember you and Kate sat us down and explained to us that the reason we were fighting all the time is because we were afraid to leave each other and thought it would be easier if we didn't like each other, so we pretended not to?
That's the part I didn't understand.
Uh-huh.
But it was a lie, and the more we fought, the more we proved how much we really wanted to stay together.
Uh-huh.
That's what I think's going on between you and Kate.
But, Kate and I aren't separated.
But you might.
Because of all this fighting?
No, I mean if you marry Bob.
Marry Bob? Whatever gave you that idea?
Seeing you two together.
We sports fans pray for it a lot.
The point is Bob so different from UCLA?
So what you're saying is that you think that Kate is suffering from separation anxiety.
What's that?
The part you didn't understand.
Yeah.
Smart. Very smart. Finish the burgers. I'm going to be at the dorm.
If you're so smart, how come I'm winning?
Because you have 11 cards.
Then she called me insensitive. I ask you, am I insensitive?
Yes, Mom.
What?
I mean, no, Mom. No, whatever you say.
Thank you. Then, says here, I was downstairs making coffee. She starts in on me about, I don't know, $115. I said, that is way too much. I'm not going to buy it.
May I come in?
Sure, hi.
Hi, Emma. Kate, can we go somewhere and talk?
Oh, you guys can use my room.
I don't want to put you out.
No problem at all.
Thanks. Hello.
Hello.
So, visiting your daughter?
Not really. I was really just looking for a friend to talk to.
I'm your friend.
Well, it hasn't felt like that very much lately.
I know. Well, you haven't felt like my friend lately either.
I know.
It's living together and working together is hard.
Uh-huh.
Jenny thinks there's something else.
What?
She thinks that the reason we're fighting is not because we're spending too much time together, but we're afraid we won't be spending that much time together any longer.
Yeah?
Yeah. Maybe we're bickering like the girls did because they were afraid of separating.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're not separating.
We might.
Oh, you mean if you and Bob?
It is Bob.
I didn't say it was Bob.
Oh.
But I didn't say it wasn't.
Gotcha.
Brian.
Bye, Mrs. Lowell.
Is it Bob or isn't it?
I don't know. You did go to the movies with Bob when you wouldn't go with me.
You went to the movies with Ted. Didn't make me crazy.
That was different.
Why?
Because if I married Ted, you'd still have Jenny and Chip. But if you marry Bob, I won't have anyone.
What about Emma?
She's busy getting covered with goop.
I'm not gonna marry Bob.
Yet.
Maybe never. Who knows? You think I like the idea of not living with you any more than you like the idea of not living with me?
You still have Bob.
How's my dress?
Fine.
Oh, I've never been to court before. I want to look innocent.
Allie, we are innocent.
Okay, we're ready
For what?
to go to court with you.
You both have school today.
But what if you need character witnesses?
Yeah, Mom, if the judge knows you have a family to feed, maybe he won't throw the book at you.
This is small claims court. They throw paperbacks.
We're not on trial. Sheila Davenport is.
Well, I don't have a class to 1.
And I can get extra credit for civics if I write a report on our wonderful legal system.
Okay, you win. Get a cab.
All right.
We better get going or we're gonna miss the part where they say all rise.
Oh, I've never been to court. Criminals go to court. We're not criminals.
Other people go to court.
We're not politicians either. I'm going to give her one more chance to settle out of court before we drag her reputation through the mud.
You don't want to face the judge, huh?
Not unless he's handing out blue ribbons. Sheila Davenport, Allie Lowell. Look, we're not looking forward to going to court any more than you are. You are? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Well, we'll see who wins. See you in court.
I take it she didn't want to settle?
Not going to repeat it, but let's just say she'll fit right in at cell block H. Let's go.
I saw the ad, so I took Tiger in for a shampoo and styling. It's his birthday, I said. Please, something special.
Something special, that's what I did.
Have you ever seen a poodle with a spike and a rat tail? He looked like a rock star.
He looked terrific.
Madam, since you failed to place any restrictions on the dog groomer's creativity, I'm afraid you're liable for his entire fee. Court fines for the defendant.
He's tough, but fair.
Next case.
Cardinal and Lowell versus Davenport. Will the litigants approach the bench?
Good luck, and remember, you guys are in the right. Kill!
Yes, the plaintiffs are suing Mrs. Davenport for failure to pay $489 for a dinner their catering service prepared for her.
That's right, Your Honor.
Mrs. Davenport contends that the caterers failed to fulfill their share of the contract. In fact, their malfeasance caused her considerable emotional distress.
That's correct. You brought it on yourself.
Please, ladies, this is not the people's court. Now, can I have the whole story from the beginning?
Thank you, Your Honor. Well, Kate was working in a travel agency, and I was selling tickets at a movie theater.
Why don't you start when you were born?
Why don't I start? See, to fully appreciate what happened, Your Honor, you should know that this is not the first time that Mrs. Davenport had hired us. A couple of months ago, she hired us to cater a sit-down lunch for her board of directors.
3 koshers, 2 vegetarian, 1 low soda.
I get the picture.
Then she was going on this trip to L.A., and she asked us to buy gifts for her brother and his family. They live there.
She gave us a complete description of every member of the family and then came by to see what we bought.
All right, ladies, knock my socks off.
Funny you should mention socks. For your brother, the orthodontist, who also likes to hike in the Rockies, 3 pairs of electrically heated Tozy toasters.
Excellent.
And as a backup, a titanium-coated pick guaranteed to crack open any surface.
Let's give him both. Always a wise choice.
And for your sister-in-law, who's a clothes horse, but also a bit on the sloppy side, a pure silk brunch burnoose.
No, I can just see her spilling a Bloody Mary all over it.
So could we. So we marinated it in Scotch Guard.
Brilliant.
And for your slightly spoiled niece who can't decide whether she wants to be a model or a chemist, 1 copy of How to Make Your Own Cosmetics.
Perfect. Perfect. You two are amazing.
We'll just wrap everything up and get it to your office this afternoon.
Oh, sorry, there isn't time. My driver's waiting to take me to JFK now. I'll have him wrapped in L.A. Here's your next assignment, should you choose to accept it. A little dinner when I return.
Endive and arugula salad, lobster thermidor, wild rice, almond kisses, Dom Perignon, and passion fruit. This isn't by any chance a business dinner?
No, this would be a romantic anniversary dinner.
Ah.
Everything must be perfect. I'll double your regular fee. It's perfect. I'll be back from L.A. Friday. Can you serve at 8 o'clock?
Can and will.
Good. The address is on the bottom of the menu. It's an apartment my company keeps for out-of-town executives. Here are the keys. We'll see you Friday night.
Don't worry about a thing.
I won't. That's what I'm paying you for.
She's incredible. I hope we look that good at her age.
I think we are her age.
Excuse me, Mrs. Lowell, but your low self-esteem is irrelevant. What happened next?
Well, 5 days later, the evening of the anniversary celebration, we were preparing the meal.
Hi, what you making?
Lobster thermidor.
Do I like that?
Doesn't matter. You're having chicken.
Good.
Hello? What? Who? Shreely Divport? I don't know a Shreely Div... Oh, Sheila! Where are you? You sound like you're in a blender. Oh, it's Sheila. She's on a plane. What? Dinner at 9 instead of 8. No trouble. Could you repeat that?
Hi, Mom.
Shh. What? Oh, darn, we were cut off. She was saying something important, and then we got the blender again.
What did she say?
It sounded like Coochie Coma Husbin.
What does that mean?
It's the best I can do without a phrase book.
Maybe it's a secret code.
Coochie coma who's been? Coochie coma who's been? Coochie, could you call my husband? She wants us to call her husband to tell him that dinner's been delayed.
Way to go, Kate.
That is amazing. How did you do that?
Oh, just a little secret I learned from Vanna White.
I'm never going to make fun of you watching Wheel of Fortune again.
Got her machine.
What? She doesn't pay someone to sit by the phone?
Hello, this is the caterer calling Mr. Davenport. Your wife's plane has been delayed. The anniversary dinner will be at 9 o'clock. We'll be at the corporate apartment if you need us. Goodbye. There, another crisis averted.
Okay. The lobster's warming, the champagne's chilling, the salad's crisping, the cream is whipped, and I am beat.
Good. I'm starving.
Would you save some for the paying customers?
You think these flowers are going to get in the way of their gazing into each other's eyes?
There, just in case.
Perfect. I wonder why they're eating here instead of at their own apartment.
Who knows? Maybe it's the servants' night off.
Showtime. Hi, I'm Kate, the caterer.
Oh, I'm Don, the dinner guest.
This is Allie, my partner.
Can I get you something to drink?
No, thank you.
Try the hors d'oeuvres, they're delicious.
Your wife should be here any minute.
My wife? Oh, Sheila.
So you got my message?
What message?
That dinner was going to be delayed?
No, she called me herself.
What a woman. 35,000 feet, static turbulence, and still she gets through.
Yeah, she's very thoughtful.
So, how long have you been married?
Excuse me, are you also detectives?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so familiar. It's just that Sheila told us it was an anniversary celebration.
Oh, well, she already told you. And I guess you could say that we've been married for 36 years.
36 years? You must have been children.
It's just our little joke. You see, Sheila's been married for 21, and I've been married for 15, just not to each other.
Could you excuse us for a minute, Kate? Could I see you in the kitchen quickly? After you. Catering a romantic dinner for two-timers.
I can't believe it. I'm so disappointed in Sheila. Oh, well, what are we going to do about it now? We'll just have to get through it like a couple of professionals.
Professional what? Caterers or panderers?
You know, this doesn't make sense. If she was having an affair, why would she have us call her husband?
Maybe she didn't.
But the last thing she said was, could you call my husband?
No, she said, Coochie Coma Husbin.
Oh, my God.
I hope they cancel Vanna White right after I cancel.
Calm down. I only talked to a machine. He might not have gotten the message. He could be out for dinner. He could be out of town.
Or listening to it right now. Did you tell him where we were?
Well, I don't remember. I said this is the caterer, and the plane's delayed, and dinner's going to be at 9, and we'll be at the corporate apartment.
You want me to get that?
No! Kate will be right there.
What do you mean Kate will be right there? You were halfway there. What are you putting me in the front line for?
Coochie Coma Husbin.
What would I even say to this guy?
How should I know? Make something up. You're good at languages.
No, you do it because you're a much, much better liar than I am.
Oh, flattery will get you nowhere, and we're wasting valuable time.
Coming! All right, but if I go out there and you're not right behind me, then I'm going to open the door, let him in, and let myself right out.
Don't let anyone ever tell you you're good in a crisis. Let's go.
Don't open that door!
Now, let me see if I've got this straight. You were in the kitchen, the boyfriend was in the living room, and the whose bean was at the door?
Well, at that point, we didn't know who was at the door.
Well, who was at the door?
Hello, stranger. Oh, thank God.
Welcome home.
Sheila, could we see you in the kitchen for a minute?
Is there a problem?
Just a little one. We'll be right back.
Don't go away.
Wouldn't think of it.
Keep an open mind. Smells terrific. What's the problem? How bad can it be? You forgot the champagne, you burnt the rolls.
We cooked your goose.
Goose? I specifically asked for lobster.
She means we called your husband.
Come again, slowly.
See, when you called from the plane, there was so much static, we thought the last thing you said was, could you call my husband? So, we did.
Oh, no. What did you say? What did he say?
Well, he didn't. We got his machine, and we left a message for him to meet you here at 9.
It's almost 9 now. How on earth could you have made such a stupid mistake?
Well, it wasn't completely Allie's fault. When you said you wanted us to cater an affair, you didn't say that you wanted us to cater an affair.
I asked for a romantic dinner. Romantic dinners are for lovers. Husbands are why they invented TV trays.
You said it was your anniversary.
It is. Dawn and I met a year ago today. You right there, honey?
And your husband doesn't know anything about it?
Up until now, no. But we'll discuss this later. Right now, I have to get Dawn out of this apartment.
So what about dinner?
I'll get rid of Dawn and eat with Robert.
Oh, good, then we'll still get paid.
We'll discuss that later, too. Robert, come with me.
Why?
Come!
Yes, ma'am.
Are we expecting company?
These two idiots invited my husband.
What?
Hide in the kitchen.
Hide?
Hide. Go! Not you. Just follow my lead. Do what I do, say what I say, don't think. Sweetheart!
Sheila, darling, what is going on? Huh? You weren't due back until tomorrow, and then I got this strange message.
I know, and I wanted it to be a surprise. I was going to pick you up at the office and whisk you away for a romantic evening, but my plane was delayed, and, well, you know what they say about the best laid plans.
Interesting choice of words.
Who are they?
Caterers, sir.
I wanted this to be a special evening. No cooking, no serving, no dishes, just you and me.
Sounds wonderful, but I still don't quite understand. Our anniversary's 2 months away.
Who said anything about an anniversary?
I might have mentioned it on the machine.
We certainly are a little blabbermouth, aren't we?
Oh, that is good. You know, I still get the feeling I'm missing something here.
You mean you still can't remember what happened 13 years ago today? Isn't that just like a man?
Just like a man.
Well, if you can't remember, I'm certainly not going to tell you.
Oh, come on. That's not fair.
Oh, I don't care. Now you've hurt my feelings.
He's good.
Excuse me?
Hors d'oeuvres are good. Want some?
Yes, thanks.
Looks like someone got here before us.
Sorry, I skipped lunch.
I won't let her touch the lobster.
You ordered lobster?
Of course not, darling. I specifically told them anything but lobster because you're so allergic to it. There is, therefore, I hope, no lobster in the dinner tonight.
Just a little catering joke. Excuse me, we'll get the champagne.
Back in a flash.
You nearly cracked my skull.
Would you be quiet or Davenport will come in here and finish the job?
What were you doing with your head pressed against the door anyway, Don?
Eavesdropping?
Nice.
I'm her boyfriend. I'm entitled.
Never mind that. What are we going to serve for dinner?
Lobster thermidor. Hold the lobster.
We can't just serve them thermidor.
We need a substitution. I'll check the cupboards, you check the fridge.
Shh, I can't hear them.
We're in the middle of a feeding frenzy, Don. Close the door. What?
Well, there's grape jelly and something on its way to becoming an antibiotic.
She called him Ginger Snap.
So?
So, that's her pet name for me. She's calling him by my name.
A rose by any other name would still smell. So is this.
Peanut butter and tuna. We're saved.
You think they'll buy peanut butter and tuna fish as a main course?
Yeah.
I'll put in the tuna and pick up the lobster.
Tuna Thermidor?
You got a problem with that, Buster?
No, it's just what they deserve.
You open the tuna. I'll get out the lobster.
What are you doing?
If I'm going to spend my anniversary hiding in the kitchen while my girlfriend calls her husband Ginger Snap, I'm at least going to get plastered.
I just came back to find out what's holding up the champagne.
Not quite chilled.
Hi, who are you?
My boyfriend. My boyfriend, the waiter.
He'll be right out as soon as we get the glasses.
Okay, but make it quick. Things are getting a little warm in there.
Yeah? Where are those glasses?
Chilling. I'll take care of pouring the champagne.
Oh, no. If Sheila's going to make it a little warm, I'm going to make it downright hot.
You let the boyfriend serve champagne to the husband?
How could I stop him? I was up to my elbows in Thermidor.
And I did say that he was the waiter.
All right, let's continue. What happened next?
What happened?
The mistress dropped the appetizer tray.
Oh, here. Let me take that. What's he doing in here?
He's the waiter.
Your champagne, sir?
Ah, thank you.
One for the lady. I'll go get some more to eat. I believe we have some ginger snaps in the kitchen.
Darling, I must say this really is quite extravagant of you.
Nothing too good for the man you love, eh?
Don, I think that Allie can use our help in the kitchen.
You know, this reminds me of that wild night we spent in Washington at the Mergers and Acquisitions Conference, remember?
Yes, well, cheers.
Remember what happened after the conference?
No, tell us about it.
Don, the kitchen.
Just call if you need a refill.
What are you doing?
What is she doing, snuggling up to him on the sofa?
What's going on?
That jerk is out there flirting with his own wife.
What a novel idea. Maybe you ought to try it.
What did you expect her to do? Set another place at the table?
No, but is it fair that I should end up serving him champagne that was meant for me?
Not only is it fair, but it renews my faith in cosmic justice. Rolls are done.
I'll get them. Could you at least use a glass?
Do you hear that?
What?
Now she's playing him our song.
Oh, brother.
That's it.
Done.
No! Stop playing our song!
I keep telling him just because it's our song. Doesn't mean that other people don't have the right to play it. He's so proprietary. Are you crazy?
I am mad.
I know, so are we, but that doesn't mean you have to do this in front of her husband.
Not to mention us.
I don't care.
Did it ever occur to you that she's being nice to him to protect you?
Not to mention herself.
You think so?
Well, that's what I would do. Isn't that what you would do, Allie?
You mean if I were having a cheap, tawdry, sleazy, disgusting extramarital affair?
I was looking for a simple yes.
Yes.
Maybe you're right.
Of course I'm right. Now, cool it!
Would you please take these out there before they cool it?
All right, but keep an eye on you-know-who.
Remember that weekend we spent at the Blue Dolphin Inn?
The Blue Dolphin Inn?
Oh, here we go again.
She took him to our place.
Our place, our song, our anniversary, our pet name. Would you save something for somebody else, huh?
I am going back out there, and you can't stop me.
Go! I don't care anymore!
I'll bet this is the good part. What happened next?
All hell broke loose. Sorry, Your Honor. She comes in and tells her boyfriend that she has never seen him before in her life.
And he says, well, with that attitude, you're never going to see me again.
And then the husband says he's not buying any of it, and then the boyfriend hits the husband.
The husband hit the boyfriend.
No, my boyfriend hit my husband.
That's what happened, Your Honor.
I see. Well, unless Mrs. Davenport has anything further to add, I'm prepared to render my verdict in this case.
I have nothing further to add. Clearly, it's an open and shut case. You bet it is. I'll say.
If you'll permit me, ladies, I'll say. Mrs. Davenport, since you commissioned a meal from Mrs. Lowell and Mrs. McCardle, and since they furnished that meal, you'll be expected to pay for it.
Yay!
However, since you also commissioned them to serve that meal, and due to an error in judgment on their part, they were unable to do that, you will not be required to pay any of their fees above and beyond the cost of the meal.
See you. Well, get him to hang up. All right. Uh-huh. Listen, yeah. Well, thanks very much.
Only in New York.
Yeah.
Ow! Watch where you're sticking those things.
Mom, can I borrow $20?
What for?
I'm going to the movies with Steve.
You're paying?
It's my turn.
Oh, you raised her right.
Yeah, if I raised her wrong, it would have been cheaper. My purse is by the phone.
Mom, can I have $5? Amy and I are gonna go to the arcade.
Chip, 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 chip. This is the 80s. Boys and girls take turns paying.
I know, it's my turn.
Jenny, give him the money.
Okay, but that only leaves you $1.
Good thing for us, it's Bob's turn to pay tonight.
Why are we poor?
Only financially.
Is that why Kate's doing your hair?
Right, until the business picks up, we're gonna have to cut back on extras.
Well, I guess Steve and I can watch cable.
How about you, Chip?
I always do my own hair. See ya.
I need a whole new nail.
I need a whole new
head. You probably just didn't comb it out right. Sit down.
You probably didn't check the expiration date on the moose. If that's Bob, tell him I'm not going.
You have to go. We can't afford to pass up a free meal. Besides, no one will notice. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Kate. Hi, Al. What happened to your hair?
I don't know. We're not speaking.
It's my fault.
I'm not speaking to her either.
Oh, come on now. Beauty is only skin deep, and I behold a real beauty.
Thank you.
Yep, that's a real beauty, all right.
That's it. I'm not going if I'm going to look like Jughead.
Oh, come on, come on. You gotta go. Joe wants to meet you.
Who's Joe?
Name it.
Broadway Joe is going to be at the party?
He invited us to the party. We're supposed to meet him at his place. Why, you like him?
Like him? I only spent 12 glorious seasons with him. You didn't tell me we were going to meet Joe Namath.
You didn't tell me you couldn't do hair.
Think you'll let me try on his Super Bowl ring?
Maybe.
Think you'll loan me a helmet?
I'm telling you, no one tackled him. No, Marv. Hey, look, he sacked himself. That's right, he just fell down on the ball.
Joe? Joe?
Oh, my God, is this where the Jets practice?
Hey, look, they clock him with a calendar. Hey, Marv, let me call you back, huh?
Yeah, thanks.
Well, hi, Bob.
How you doing? Look, the door was open, so we just,
Oh, hey, come on in. Sit down.
Oh, Joe, don't you think we should get going? The party started an hour ago.
Is that tonight?
Yeah, you forgot? Oh, this is my girlfriend, Allie, and her friend, Kate.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Oh, excuse me.
Sure.
Here, sit down, please. Hey, look, I'm sorry about the mix-up. When Deborah's in California, things tend to fall apart.
Well, you haven't changed. You never forgot a play, but you never remembered a date.
Oh, there are a few of them I remember, but I'm a married man now, so I try to forget. I forgot where I put my shoes.
Oh, Joe. Here they are.
Oh, thanks.
Sure. Joe, this is kind of embarrassing, but there's just one question I've always wanted to ask you.
Well, go ahead. Women ask me questions all the time. Shoot.
Why did you use the off-tackle smash as your best offensive weapon in Super Bowl III?
Well, they don't ask me questions like that. We went to the running game because Baltimore's pass defense was good, and I kind of promised the press would win that game.
Yes, I remember you guaranteed it.
Hey, that's right. You know a lot about football, too?
Oh, hey, I can slam dunk with the best of them.
She's learning.
Bob's been teaching me.
Oh, yeah? Is that how you got the lump? Well, all set. Where's the party?
You said it was at some restaurant, so... Oh, you forgot which restaurant.
Didn't you write it in your date book?
I don't have a date book. Let me see. I was in the office having a sandwich. They phoned to invite me to the party.
Look in your wallet. You probably wrote it on a napkin. You're probably so used to doing autographs in restaurants that you just signed them on napkins. And...
That's amazing. Are you psychic?
If I was psychic, I never would have bet on Baltimore.
You bet against me?
It was a 19-point spread.
Yeah, I forgive you.
Yeah, I wish I could forgive myself. If I'd bet on the Jets, I could have parlayed all the money I would have made into a personal fortune, and we wouldn't have to work for a living.
So what do you do?
We run a business, catering, running errands, organizing people's lives.
Helping people to remember engagements.
Well, I could certainly use some help in that area. Hey, how would you like to tackle the job?
Absolutely.
Look, can we talk the details over in the cab?
Speaking of tackles, Joe, what's it like to be sacked?
Well, it's not so bad. Of course, I miss having knees.
I thought football players didn't have necks.
Yes, and all tight ends look good in shorts. Can we go?
Oh, Allie, would you like to borrow a helmet?
That's it, I'm not going.
It's 4 o'clock. Where could Joe be?
Maybe he forgot what flight you booked him on.
No, I marked it in red ink in his new date book.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Joe. You're half an hour late.
Well, I went shopping for my daughter.
Oh, we could have done that.
Oh, no, I do that.
Oh, that's nice.
So, how's my life shaping up?
Come take a look. You have dinner tonight at Cantonari's with your manager, Jim Walsh.
We made reservations at 8, and Friday you're filming a commercial.
Right, then you meet with the network guys and you talk to them about an appearance on a variety show.
And you're the guest on Bob's radio show?
Allie booked that.
All that in one day?
No, here's the game plan. Okay, ready? Car picks you up at 7. Takes you downfield, avoiding all the opposing traffic. Anything comes your way, and gets you finally to the studio. Shoot the commercial there till 4 o'clock. You go up here, meet with those network guys, field all offers, get back in the car, come back down the field, where Bob will be waiting for you in the end zone, that's the name of his show, to receive you.
You guys are awesome. What do you say tomorrow we hit the mail?
There's not much.
Oh, that's the New York mail. I brought this back from Los Angeles. Oh, me. Is there a problem?
No, it's just that tomorrow we've got the cat show.
Yeah. Well, you do the mail, I'll do the cat show.
Wait a minute, are you sure you can handle those cat people alone?
Without a scratch.
Great. Hey, look, I'd like to interview a Viking for Sunday's game. Who do you think women would like?
Hagar!
Tom Kramer.
All right, give him a call, see if you can line him up.
Okay, what's his number?
9.
I need his phone number, I'll look it up.
Oh, I mentioned you guys to Cosell. He's holding a reception for 12 at 8 on the 16th, and he needs some help.
Okay, 12, 8, 16. Hick!
Allie, guess who I met at Joe Namath's apartment? Ken O'Brien.
I know you're going to give me one of those looks again, but who is Ken O'Brien?
The Jets quarterback. You would not have believed the level of testosterone in that room.
You're lucky there wasn't much in the way of virility at the old age home.
Sorry, I didn't finish in time to help you.
Did it really take all afternoon to write an acceptance speech?
Oh, after we finished the acceptance speech, then we had to do all the mail. I had to make some calls. Lunch took forever. Then after lunch, we had to go pick out a food processor. I never realized how many models there were. Slice and dice, dice and chop, bruise and throttle. You're pretty mad at me, aren't you?
Can you blame me? You have been at Joe's every afternoon since the cat show. You're meeting football players. I'm getting a fur ball.
I thought that we agreed that since I had more in common with Joe, I'd be the one to work with him.
I know.
Plus, he is recommending us to everybody. Look at all the extra work we have now.
That's the problem. We have all this extra work. You don't have any time, so I do all the work. I am burnt out.
You're right. You're doing all the work, I'm having all the fun. Tomorrow when I talk to Joe, I'm going to tell him that part-time means just that, no more.
What if Ken somebody shows up?
Well, I'll just have to say, Ken, gotta run. Unless, of course, it's 3rd and 10, and then I'd have to pass. You see, it's just not fair. I mean, part-time work means part-time work, and that's all.
I see.
I'm really sorry, but...
Time out, time out.
What?
You're right. I've been paying you part-time, but using you full-time.
It's not your fault. I love it.
Well, good. Then all we have to do is make it full-time.
You want to hire me full-time?
You name your price.
I can't. You see, I'm not really a free agent. I've really got to talk it over with Allie first.
Well, good. Situation's open. You guys make the call.
Kate McCardle, personal assistant to Joe Namath. Allie Lowell, murderess.
Okay, I did that. I did that. Those are done. Hi. Oh, boy, am I glad to see you. I'm backed up on baked goods, and I need somebody to deliver these sweaters to the McGlinchey's dogs.
Oh, sure. But first, we have to have a meeting of our board of directors.
What's that mean?
Well, I talked with Joe about the meaning of the word part-time, and he completely agreed with me.
Good.
Yeah, he wants me to work for him full-time.
He does? What'd you say?
Well, I didn't know what to say. I mean, working for Joe is so much fun. It really isn't like working. On the other hand, he's offered to pay me a lot of money.
So you want to break up the business?
Oh, no, of course not. I want to divide it up. You know, I work for Joe and you do everything else.
And end up in the Betty Ford clinic. There is too much work for one person.
I was just thinking that with all the extra money that we're going to be making, that you could hire an assistant.
An assistant? If I had an assistant, that would mean that I would be
the boss. What do you think?
Allie Lowell? The boss? Ooh, I like that. How much more did he offer?
Enough for you to get your hair done professionally.
How about a new dress?
A whole new wardrobe.
Shoes?
Yep.
Sold. But wait. Do you want to give up all this?
I'll make the sacrifice.
I'm going to be somebody's boss.
I'm going to be Joe Namath's assistant.
Ain't capitalism great? Chicken wings, shrimp curry, pasta primavera. Okay, Shauna, I'm going to deliver these.
Allie, do you think when we get reincarnated, we come back as people or as bugs or something?
I don't know, Shauna. Do you think you could clean the stove while I deliver these?
Oh, gosh, the stove?
Yeah, you know, the white thing with the burners.
Well, I'm feeling kind of stressed out today. Could I do it tomorrow?
Hi. Kate, meet my new assistant, Shauna.
Hi. Listen, I just came by to change my clothes. Joe wants me to help him with the press party tonight.
Shauna, if you were reincarnated as a stove and nobody cleaned you, wouldn't that make you sad?
Okay. But first I need 20 minutes to meditate.
Oh, take the afternoon. Take the rest of your life, Shauna.
The salmon mousse is delicious, Allie.
Oh, thank you. Thought I made more of it. Hiya. Hi, Kate. This is my assistant, Greta.
Oh. Where's Shauna?
Somewhere out there.
So Joe wants me to go with him to the game on Sunday.
Terrific.
What do you weirdo man's locker room?
A beard.
Can I give you guys a hand with anything?
Oh, no, we're fine, thanks.
Okay, I'll just get out of your way.
Allie, these crab puffs are out of this world.
I thought I made more of them. Where
Ugh, yuck. Mom, I don't think this is gonna work out.
Oh, that's okay, honey. Thanks for helping out anyway.
Guess what, Allie?
You were drafted by the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
Even better. Joe is having a party, and he wants me to handle it, so naturally, I'm going to hire my favorite caterer.
Swell.
Why aren't you excited?
I'm too tired to be excited. All of my assistants have failed me.
I'm really sorry, Mom, but these hands were meant for baseballs, not meatballs.
Chip?
I was desperate, and he fit the apron.
Well, you better find somebody fast, because this dinner's in a week, and I'm already working on the menu. Now, this is what I would like you to do. Here's what I would like you to consider doing.
No, you don't have to. I'll send my assistant to pick it up. Okay, thanks. Hero, you're going to have to deliver a cake, but first we have to garnish the pâté.
Hey.
You'll chop these to garnish the pâté.
Nani?
Chop.
Hi. Tamago. Hi.
Boy, you're fast.
Hi.
Okay. Here's the pâté.
Pate?
Chop liver.
Chop. Hi.
Hi to you too. Hi. We're just working on the hors d'oeuvres. Oh, new assistant Hero, meet old assistant Kate.
Hi.
Hi.
So, how's everything going?
Hi.
Hello? No, hi means yes in Japanese. Hero has only been here 3 months.
Ah, so.
Oh, Hero, Go down to the basement and get the ice chest. Brrr.
Hi.
Take your time. Take a tranquilizer. I can't wait until his battery runs down.
What is that?
Very chopped liver.
My chopped liver?
Your chopped liver.
I mean, you're not going to serve Joe's friend's lumpy liver.
Why not? They're football players. They're used to internal injuries. Allie, oh, come on. A little bit of egg here, a piece of parsley there. No one will be the wiser.
Are you sure that Hero and you are going to be able to handle this party?
Of course. You're acting like this is my first party.
I know, I'm sorry. It's just that I want everything to be perfect.
It will be, if you let my half do its work.
All right, I said nothing. You are going to do something about that pate, though, aren't you?
I know what I'd like to do with this pate.
Okay, I gotta change my clothes anyway. You're late. What happened?
We ran into something on the way over. Hero, put that in the oven for 50 minutes at 300 degrees.
Hi.
What did you run into?
A language barrier. Your rack of lamb Provençal is now lamb chops Oriental. Hero, put this in the living room while I get things started here.
Hi.
Wait a minute. That's still lumpy.
Kate, it's fine.
No, it's not. It looks terrible. Don't you have anything else that you can serve as an hors d'oeuvre?
We could put the aquarium in the middle of the living room floor and have everyone bob for sushi.
Oh, sushi. Hi.
No, sushi. Go ahead. Serve that. Any other surprises that I should be aware of?
Yeah. Hero knows karate, so get off my case.
Hey, there's a Japanese guy running around with a plate of something. I don't think he speaks English.
I'll get him.
How are you, my lusty wench?
Just the hired help.
Something wrong?
Kate has all the fun, and I do all the work, and my assistants have the longevity of gnats, except for Hero, who would be great if I opened up a franchise in Japan.
Oh, poor baby. Is that better?
Well,
Look, I'll be back in a couple of minutes to check on you.
check on me. What am I, a roast?
Of course not. See, Joe was just about to tell the story. I don't need to hear it. I'll just sit right here.
I found him. Hurry up, Bob. Joe's waiting for me.
Tell him to go on without me. I'm needed here.
No, you're not. You're a guest. I'm a scullery maid. What chance do we have for happiness anyway?
Look, I'll be back 5 minutes tops. Come on, Joe. Now tell us the truth about the pantyhose.
I serve now?
Yep. That's our goal in life. We aim to serve. Some people are born to go to parties, others are born to cater them. So what if I don't get a chance to eat all of this terrific food or hear Joe's stories or get out of cleaning up afterwards? What the hell? Somebody's got to make the salad, right?
Oh, poor butterfly.
Arigato.
Oh, Deutschnisse.
You make them bow? No wonder you can't keep assistants. What does that smell?
Oh, no. The lamb! Oh, you turned it up to 500!
Hi.
Too high! My poor lamb!
Can it be saved?
Only if one of the guests is a priest.
Oh, this is terrible. What are you going to do?
What am I gonna do?
Well, Allie, this is your fault. I hire you to do a simple
You
dinner.
hire me.
You know what I mean. It's my party.
And you can cry if you want to, because I'm through.
Why are you acting like this is my fault?
I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It's my fault. My half let your half down. I'm not fit to be anybody's boss or anything else.
Oh, come on. There's no point in crying over burnt lamb. Besides, it is my fault. My half just went off and had a lot of fun while your half got everything dumped on its shoulders.
No, your half was fine. My half is a failure.
No, your half's not a failure. My half is selfish.
My half's incompetent.
My half's a louse.
My half is going to quit the business and get a job.
No, my half is going to quit my job and go back into the business.
Time out, ladies. If you two are half